welcome to my channel. I have a new favorite thing to make, and I've made these Easter dangles, and I thought we can make them together today. And I could show you how I put them together, and we'll flip through the ones that I've made already. They are so fun to make. And then stay to the end because I'm going to do a giveaway. And I'll share that with you at the end. And this is one of my new favorite things to make. And then I have a second favorite thing to make, and that will be at the end. But first of all, let me show you these dangles I've made. I put them on a bulb pen, and they're just full of fun things. So this has little charms, tulip charms, and a leaf charm. And then we have a butterfly. And this is a printable from KB and Friends that I love. And so I thought it just went great with these little dangles. And this is a tag that I cut out and used the negative space as a bunny. And I don't know if you saw my previous little golden book junk journal, I used this paper, and that was a favorite. And then at the end, this is a printable that I have out on my Ko-Fi that's free. And there's several that are out there that are free. And so you can go out there and get that and then make what we're going to make together. You could print your free printable, and then you can come back and you can make these with me. So pause it and go get your free printable. So this one I love too. It's a tulip, and then it's a basket, Easter basket. Then I did a little ticket. Then I used some vintage wallpaper as a tag. This is a vellum tag that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I just ran it through my embossing machine and embossed it with roses on the edge. And I love how what's behind there shows through. And this is a piece of wallpaper that Meg from Chasing Retro sent me, and she stitched around it, and it has like a really cool texture. And then on the back, I did a rub-on on there. But I thought this looked great. And with this dangle, these are so fun to do. So I thought they would be cute. You know, you could hang them. You could put them in a pocket in your journal. You could clip them inside your journal. You could do all kinds of fun things with them. And once you make one, you're going to be addicted because they are super fun. So this is another one that I made, and this is a tag that I used. And it has the negative space of the bunny. And then Meg, if you're watching, or anybody else watching that has these things and you don't know what to do with, because Meg and I were trying to figure out things to do with these, and I think she even asked her viewers, I went and cut out the different flowers and the butterflies, and I'm using them on my dangles. So that's this flower here, and I cut it and used it on my dangle, and I thought that's fun. So that was something to do with them. And you could back them, all kinds of, we were trying to come up with ideas. This is another vellum tag. And again, you could see through there. And then that's a floral tag that I embossed. And this is a printable of mine out on Ko-Fi. And so it's a collection envelope, but I put tulips on it and thought it would be fun to use in here. So I thought what we could do is start off making these, and definitely stay to the end to hear about my giveaway. Okay, So I've gathered things, but I thought if we started off with my free printable, that would be helpful and you have something to grab. But really, you know, any little scrap. So I made a bowl with just different scraps in here, like playing cards and stuff. And these are just so fun. So we're going to sit and make some of these. And then I have another little bowl of some scraps, and we're just gonna put some together and see what we come up with. But we'll go ahead and start with this. The easy way is with my printable here, and I'm just going to cut it. Okay, so I've trimmed some of my printables up, trimmed him, and what I do is I just gather things to see what I like together and what order I want them in. And then we get a hole punch, and we just punch the hole on the top. Oh, I just realized this is full. So we just punch the top of the items that we want to put in our dangle. And I'll get myself on the screen. So I'm punching a hole in the poor bunny's head. And this is a copy, it's a scanned copy of a little girl sitting with her Easter baskets at a couch. And so I'm going to go ahead and hole punch these. And then we're going to move them around and see how we like them. So I think I'm going to do this in the next order. This maybe. Then the little girl. And I like the bunny up front on here. Okay, so I did this first, then this, and that, and the little girl. And I think I like the bunny up front. But now we're going to see if we wouldn't mind a ticket in front of him, or do we not want to cover him up? I sort of don't like him covered up. I like him showing. So then what I do is I get a bulb pin and I take it and put it through there. And I'm having a hard time staying in the frame today. And then, so then we look at it and see if we would like to add a charm. And I don't know, with him being up front, if we want to do any charms. We'll see what it looks like. We might decide not to do a charm on this one. Yeah, I don't like it like that. So I'm just going to leave this dangle without a charm, and we'll do another one with a charm. So how fun are they? I mean, you could use a playing card. You just grab little fun things. I grab a bunny. I could do another bunny in front of him, or would that be too much? Don't like that. Okay, so this one's real simple, and we'll go on to the next one. And we have these to look at as we go. Let's use one of these little Peeps card. Put a hole punch there. And let me see what else I have. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this again. Okay, I grabbed some more things. We're going to use that as the bottom. Do that little card. I have just this scrap piece of paper. We're going to do a ticket and then one of a flower that I cut out from here. And now we're going to take our pen and put it through there. And I think this one will add a charm. You could even put these on paper clips too. So you don't have any safety pins or bulb pins. You could do it on a paper clip. Look how just fun they are. And now we're going to add a flower. See if we like this color with it. And it's just dangling on there. So grab your Easter things and just start hole punching things and gathering them and making these dangles. Okay, so I just build on. I haven't used this side of the peep card. And so then I just look through my stuff. This is Farmer's Market. And it's from KB and Friends, I believe. I'm going to cut that. I need to put my readers on. And so you just make them, you just build them as you go. Let's see what else. Do we like that? I feel like that's a little too fancy for that. So you can make them fun, kitty type of thing. Okay, I have these from KB and Friends. Maybe I do, we'll see. If I do this on top of there. So it's just building and seeing what you like together. That could be cute. There. Maybe we even add a little bunny, but maybe not this yellow one because I have too much yellow there. So let's see. That could be too much. So I just fiddle around with it. Maybe we use an Easter egg. Now I have too much pink. Okay. But you get the picture. And maybe we want that bunny to be showing more. And maybe I do punch him differently to dangle like that. I think I like that. Go ahead and punch that. Yes, and keep him like that. And just see what else I like with it. And maybe this one could be dangling too. And I do that corner. Set it down. It's harder than you think crafting when you got your camera and trying to stay in here. It's always a little challenge. I sort of like that. That's a little bit different than what I've done. And I'm debating if I want to use a charm here or not. That's cute. Okay. And do we want to put something a little bit bigger on the back? I think I am going to put this KB and Friend thing on the back and cut this out. It says alphabet to color. Because what I do is try to start with the biggest thing in the back and then layer till it gets smaller. Let's see what we think of this together. Yeah, and then that will be sticking out a little bit. Okay, what do we think of that? And then you could do, I think I have some polka dot ribbon, and we'll add some ribbon on that. I think I have some polka dot yellow ribbon here. And then it brings it all together with the peeps. And you could do a bow, or you could just tie it like that and have it sticking out. I just love them. It'll be fun to see when we're done, them all lined up together. Okay, so we've done some retro cutesy ones, and then I thought we could do some Victorian looking ones. And these are out on my Ko-Fi too. I love this little girl. And this is a scan of a postcard, an Easter postcard. And so I thought, let's use these and do something more Victorian since we've done the cutesy ones and see what it looks like. Okay, so I think I had it in this order originally because I like how you could see that through there. And then I'll do that there. And let's put this little girl on top. We'll run our bulb pin through. There we go. It did not want to work with me. And let's put this leaf this time. It's a little glass leaf. Put that there because I think it just goes so good with her hat. And then this little charm here. And see what we think of the more Victorian look. How cute. Go grab your favorite Easter stuff and start making them. And let me know if you make any. I do have one of those. And I have that. I'll trim that better there. Like that bunny. Let's see. Sort sort of like something more solid there. Sometimes I like white behind there so the things show up. And maybe I flip this. It says notes, but that could be on the back. I like that. Put that hole in the bunny's ear. Let's see if we like what we have together so far. That. I think I'm gonna set that aside. It's almost sort of just like the bunny and the back of here, and maybe we build up on this. Another good idea would be to use Project Life cards. I decided to come back to this one because I found this piece in with my stash that I think would be beautiful underneath here, peeking out. It looks like it's her hat extending. Okay, so I put it on there and I'm just loving how that turned out. It just looks like it's flowers flowing from her hat. Okay, so I've lined these up and I changed this to the purple bunny. And we're gonna put those together. And then I have a butterfly that I thought I would make one with that. Anyhow, my mind's going a million different directions. I don't know if you get like that when you're creating. It's like, oh my gosh, can't go fast enough. So we decided we like the white behind the negative space on that tag. It just really shows up. This one's put together now too. And what do you think? If I do it maybe I do all this sort of at an angle and we try that. Alrighty, I finished putting this one together with the butterfly underneath, the embossed butterfly, and then we have that card, and then we have a tag, a butterfly again, and a little charm with a flower and a flower pot. So that one's together, and I finished putting this one together. I did an Easter basket there, a flower, Easter egg, a tag, and some more of KB and Friend printables. So let's look what all we have here. I hope I've inspired you to make your own Easter dangles and that you just grab some scraps and have fun with it. And I see some that I could probably add some more ribbons to. But I hope this was an inspiration and you make your own. And now let me get on to my announcement. So I'm going to do a giveaway, and it's going to be my other new favorite thing that I have discovered that I love making. I made this quilt journal 3 weeks ago in the middle of doing my little golden book junk journals. And then I just couldn't stop myself. So I've started them. They're not all complete, but just to give you an example, the process, work in progress. So that's the cover of one. But I'm going to do a giveaway when I reach 1,400 subscribers. And I think I'm at like 1,280 right now. And you will get one of my quilt journals. And all that you have to do is tell me below what I've made that has been your favorite thing. So let me just do a little flip through of my quilt journals, the two, and they're not completely done. So anyhow, this I tied on a little crochet doily, and that's the closure. And that's the back, and so it ties on, but then this removes, and this is the inside. And so it's not completely embellished, it's not completely done. It will have more vintage items in it and more fun stuff. But one of these will be given away. I have strings going on. So that's like a little collage, fun little thing in the pocket. And the pockets will be full, and there'll be more pockets. I have the string stuck to my finger now. There we go. And so I love the second page. I just love how that came out. And I was inspired a little bit by Flossie May, who makes beautiful quilt journals. And I thought, well, I'm gonna make my own. Got some music page, so it's full of a lot of fun things, and I put some of my digitals in here. Did some material, and that's a digital of mine, and I enjoyed this so much, so I'm going to take a break from my little golden books and enjoy making quilt journals. This is wallpaper. And then this is embossed paper. I believe this is either avocado dyed. I dyed it somehow. And these two items are not printables. They're actual letters. And this was just a joy to make. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't finished embellishing it, but I wanted to share my new favorite thing to make. And I've discovered I've been unpacking and organizing my craft room, and I have several old quilts that I want to make journals with. And so why not do a giveaway when I reach 1,400 subscribers? And this one I don't think I have anything in it yet. I've started it, did the cover, and I don't think, put anything in it yet. So it's just pockets, and did the trim. So that one hasn't even been started inside. So, and then I have this one that has pages in it, but they're not complete. So this was super fun. I did an envelope, and I saw Flossie May does this too. And she put material on the flap of the envelope, and I just loved how that came out. And this has a bookmark in it. And like I said, they're not fully embellished yet, but I thought I would do a quick flip through and show you what you can win. I have a mailing address in the United States in order to win this, and just tell me which one of my projects was your favorite. That's all you got to do. Leave that in the comment, and then when I'm at 1,400 subscribers, I will pull the names. So what I'm going to do, one person is going to get a quilt journal, and 2 other people will receive their choice of one of my printables, either on Etsy or in my Ko-Fi. Anyhow, you get the idea, and it's been a joy sharing my new favorite things to do with you. Thanks for coming to my channel, and please subscribe.